Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome to another TechRock episode. I do apologize for the length of time it's been between episodes. I've been doing a lot of things on my channel, just started a new Skyblock series and everything, and just been having a lot of fun on there, and haven't really had much content on the TechRock. So I did a live stream last weekend. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but we were tearing down a nether fortress in the perimeter and also mining out the perimeter, and all of that is finally finished, so now we can start working on building the fortress farm. Kenneth Dew has actually built a concrete converter on the world as well, so I'll probably show that off before the end of the episode. But I'm over here on my copy of the CMP, and I've been working on the furnace system because there was a few flaws to it that I needed to work out. The first flaw is that the minecarts were being multiple fresh minecarts were being requested, even though I only needed one after this one leaves the docking station. So the way I fixed this was to add a little pulse extender right here, so that this piston right here will only extend once, and the observer that fires that requests another minecart will only fire once as well. So that solves that issue. Another issue is the shulker boxes were being broken before the last of the items were being filtered down, and the way I fixed that is I altered this pulse extender right here. I added another comparator right here so that it extends the signal length a little bit longer, and that way the shulker box will only be broken is if it's full or if the last of the items have already reached the end of the system. So anyways, now that that is finished, there was one other change that I had to make, and that was this system right here. So the way I had it before, it had just a piston and an observer, but that system was too slow. There was shulker boxes getting stuck in this dropper right here. So what I did is I just added a regular comparator clock right here, and I tested all of that. All of that is working fantastic. Now it's time to actually do a full test. So I'm going to go ahead and test this thing out and see exactly how it's functioning now. I don't imagine I'll see any more issues with this. I'm hoping everything will work pretty nicely. There was one thing that was kind of concerning to me, and that was this module over here on the left. I had to actually alter the timings because for some odd reason, even though this this hopper minecart loader right here is in the exact same chunk as this one right here, this one was always accepting or always getting sent off with one fewer items in the minecart than the other slice over there. So all I had to do was add a tick on this repeater right here, and that solved that issue. So apparently there's something to do with update order in chunk borders, which doesn't really make a lot of sense because the only chunk border is going right across here, and it goes past both systems. So I don't understand why one was getting more items than the other. But anyways, that was fixed. That was kind of like an easy fix. I guess when we get around to building this on the world, we might have to fix a few things like timings and stuff, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. That was just a minor change that I had to do in order to make it function flawlessly. Alright, so now I say we can go ahead and do a test. So I want to... why is that there? Okay, so this needs to go here. I'm not sure exactly why this was broken. But anyways, I'm going to grab a bunch of full shulker boxes, do a full test, and I will get back with you guys in just a second. Alright, so I did a test with 4 shulker boxes per module for a total of 16 shulker boxes of items. So each one of these modules got 4 shulker boxes, and there seems to be a little small glitch. So let me go ahead and explain exactly what's happening with this. So over here, this module right here, this system waits for the minecart to leave the station before it breaks the shulker box. So the circuitry for that is you have, let's see, let me see if I can actually get in there, because the wiring is kind of tight. So right here, this comparator right down there is actually looking for items in the minecart. This is what starts the dropper hopper monostable, which is right here, and that starts the timing circuit and everything. And then this redstone line right here comes out this side, and this powers this falling edge monostable circuit so that it cannot retract whenever there's items still in that hopper minecart. And that little bit of delay is enough for the pulse extenders at the bottom in the shulker box loading system to deactivate, which allows this falling edge monostable to retract, and then that breaks the shulker box that's in the system. So what's happening is we're actually ending up with a bunch of shulker boxes that look kind of like this. Sometimes they have a little bit of items, sometimes they have more. Also, it seems that with these two modules over on this side, we're getting a little bit of charcoal from the refueling system, but on these modules over here, like, there is no charcoal at all. I don't understand. I don't understand this. Like, Mojang, please help fix your game. We don't like redstone inconsistencies. Now, there is another small hiccup, and that is sometimes one piece of cobblestone will be left and not get smelted up. I don't really see a way around this, and it's not really too big of an issue, honestly. Like, it's alright. So out of these shulker boxes right here, that's 1, 2, 3, and that's 3 pieces of cobblestone. So the only thing that I can think of is when the shulker boxes are being swapped out, it throws the timing off just a little bit. It throws it off basically by 1 redstone tick. And the hopper minecart that's being loaded is allowed to get 1 extra item in it that one time, and that's it. So honestly, for this system, I spent a lot of time designing it, and there's no way around that, really, that I can think of, honestly. So what I'm gonna do is just completely ignore that one piece of cobblestone. You'll have 1 extra item that will not get smelted every time the shulker box gets swapped out. Like I said, having the reliability as it is right now, I am extremely happy with what this furnace system has been able to accomplish. It's pretty fast. Let's see, 96 furnaces. I'm not even going to bother to do the math on it right now, but it is extremely reliable for being on Bedrock Edition, which is known for redstone inconsistencies. But there is that one little glitch that I need to fix, and I think the only way that I can really solve that issue is to add an additional comparator down here at the bottom for this pulse extender, and that should solve that issue just fine. So now that that is done, I'm going to fix that, do a few more tests, and then we'll actually be ready to build this on the world. But anyways, I think it's going to be time to hop over to the world that Ken has shared with all of the other TechRock members for its concrete duper, or not concrete duper, concrete converter. And I want to show you guys, like, he did post a video on it, but he didn't explain exactly what's going on, and I want to hop over there and show you guys and actually explain exactly, like, what's going on, how everything functions and things like that. So let's go ahead and hop over there, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright, so this is the concrete converter, and it is 100% built. So Kenneth Dew has actually been the one who designed this, and the reason why I'm down here is I'm actually looking for some white concrete so that I can build the 2x2 flush piston door that's going to be closing off the huge drop chute that goes all the way down to the bottom for the sand to fall down, because there needs to be a drop chute there for the sand. And I'm not actually seeing any white concrete anywhere. Please be some white concrete. Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna go down here and show you guys like how this thing works. So basically, the sand will fall down a drop chute right here, and it lands on this piston that's facing up. And since there's a non-full block right there, all of the sand entities actually stack on top of each other. And then when you get ready, can I get out of this water, please? I gotta go all the way around, I guess. Alright, so it stacks on top of there, and then when this piston extends, all of the sand unstacks across here, falls down in the water, gets converted to hardened concrete, and then all of these pistons will fire, pushing it over and down toward the bottom, where we have 2 wither cages. And let me go down there and show you guys this as well. So down here is 2 wither cages, and all of the concrete gets funneled down on top of the wither cages, and then these sand pushers right here push all of the entities, the drop blocks and everything over to that side to an item collection, a water collection system right there. And I really wish I could find some white concrete, but I don't think there is any down here, so I'm gonna have to make do with what I got. So let's go ahead and go back up to the top. I guess I could use gray for the time being. It doesn't really matter, the redstone, it's not gonna be visible. But right here is where the 2x2 trapdoor will be. So I need to break some of these blocks out right here. And these need to be pistons right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and mine this area out so that we can get it ready. Alright, so I got the 2x2 flush piston door trapdoor built. So if I was to break these 2 blocks out right here, I'll go down to the activation switch right here, and with that, the entire trapdoor will close up. Can I get up there? Yeah. Alright, cool. So now the entire trapdoor has opened up, allowing sand, gravel, and what other gravity blocks that we are duping in the end to fall down in there, and they'll get stacked up on the concrete converter. And when you flip the lever, everything will get closed back up so that no player falls in there by mistake. And it's finished, so that's one project done. Now, I want to go over to the fortress farm that we've been working on and show you the perimeter work and everything that we did for last week. I did a live stream on it. I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but I want to go over there, show you guys the fortress farm and what we've been able to accomplish. It was a lot of fun, you know, digging everything out and stuff, especially with we were on voice chat and we were just like chatting and chilling and everything, and it made time go by really quick. So I'm gonna package all of this stuff up and head over there to show you guys. Alright, so I'm over here at the Nether perimeter. We have gotten so much stuff done. The perimeter is finally finished. We got the walls and everything in place that Kenneth was doing here recently, so that is all looking fantastic. And there are a bunch of ghasts shooting at me. How do I actually get in there? Alright, so there is some scaffolding. Let me go back up to the top, I think. It's got the entire thing walled off so that no ghasts and stuff can fly in. Looks like the wall is almost complete, so correction on that. But we have all of the spawn locations and everything marked out with the sea lanterns, and it looks like he's almost finished with the walls. The entire floor is done all the way down to Y level 7. So all of this we did pretty much live on stream. If I can get off the ground. Come on, let me get off. I hate flying in 1.14, honestly. But yeah, this is going to be the fortress farm right here, and I'm gonna say, like, this looks absolutely amazing. I really like the color scheme and stuff that he chose for the walls and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's looking really nice. I can't wait to actually get it finished and see all of the mobs and stuff pouring in from this. But anyways, that's probably going to do it for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.